everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Doo Sue. I hope you're all okay. Welcome back any returning subscribers and welcome to any new subscribers. It's lovely to have you join me today and I do appreciate all your support. I hope everyone's keeping well and managing to do some crafting. Anyway, today I'm doing episode 29 of Dee Dee Farago's series called hashtag 2021 TCTC, and she just wanted to remind everyone that the TCTC stands for the Colossal Tome of Concepts, and that basically is a folder. So all these things that we're making in this series are, you can keep an example in a folder as a sort of a reference library for future use, because none of us remember every pocket and piece we've ever made. And it is really nice to have that. I haven't actually put together one of those yet. I have been following this series right from episode 1, but I haven't actually put one together. I will do one day, but not at the moment. I've got to find an appropriate folder or something to put them in to start with. So this is a piece that was inspired by a lady called Edith. I'll just look at my notes, and she is scrapbooking with me. So this was her idea. So what you need is, I'm going to do 2 today because I haven't made a prototype. So I'm going to do 2, and essentially it's a fancy belly band. This is what it is, okay? So we need a piece that is 2 inches wide by 8 inches, no, 6.5 inches tall. So 2 by 6.5, and then you need an extra piece which is 4 inches tall by 2 inches wide, okay? Then you need a piece of coffee dyed paper or journaling paper. This is 4 inches wide, and it is going to be around about 8 inches long. Now it doesn't matter. I'm sorry if I've touched you again. This is happening more and more. I've got to adjust this cable somehow. I don't know what my husband's done to it, but he thought he was helping the other day. Oh, just having a drink of my tea actually before it goes cold. I don't know about you ladies and gents, but I make a nice cup of tea and then I find out at the end of my videos I didn't drink it. Right, now let's make one at a time. So put that one over to one side and that piece there. Now I hope I can remember. So first of all, we're going, because we've cut this out, now I've got quite thick, sort of, it's double-sided cardstock from a paper pad. I'm just going to ink round the edges with Vintage Photo. I've been doing some bits for Edith Holden giveaway that I'm doing, and I've been using tea dye and the tea dye distress ink, and actually while we're here we might as well ink round all the pieces quickly. And I'm finding it really difficult to actually make it look like I've distressed anything. So I don't know whether it's the ink pad, which was brand new, which I've only just started using, and I've been keeping it upside down because there is a theory that that does help. I've spritzed it with water like one lady suggested, and still nothing, so I don't know. So I'm going to round the corners after I've inked, of course. That would be the most natural thing, wouldn't it? So we're going to have to just quickly ink those corners again. I always do this. I forget what I'm planning to do, and then I have to ink round. So get rid of those corners off of there. Just quickly ink round those corners there. So I only have to do one side, because it's going to be a fancy belly band. Okay, so we're leaving that there. Now, she didn't round these corners on this piece. can still see some whites, look. Right, okay, let's see. What we do is we take this piece here and we are going to fold it at 2-inch intervals. So I'm going to use my board here and I'm going to fold this up as like an accordion. I think the postman's on his way. This is the afternoon. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job of this. Right, let me just mark that there for a minute. Okay, I can't actually see. Can't get this to fold to 2 inches. Right there, like so. Okay, Dee makes it look so easy, I have to say. Right, so folding that at 2 inches, then we're turning it over and we're folding it again like an accordion. We're turning it over and doing another fold like so, turning it over, and then this last one we're going to fold it around about there because it's too long rather, but too short to make another 2-inch fold. So we're just going to fold it like that. Okay, get my accordion straight and we'll give that burnish down like so. Now my ink around the edges. Might be a good idea to ink round your piece before you do this, because I realised then that there's a lot of edges to ink round. I think Dee did too. Dee did. So we want to ink the folds, and you'll see why in a minute. Making sure you don't forget how it went. Okay, we'll just do that one there. Ends. I bet I've forgotten 1 or 2 bits. Yeah, here's a side I haven't done. Right, okay, that looks fine. Oh, there's one there. Right, okay, now that's the most inking, so let's get it back into its accordion shape. Okay, so now take your glue, I'm just using my art glitter for this. And we're going to take this piece here and we're gluing this down to this piece, making sure that it doesn't, I may have to just trim, after all that inking, I have to just trim a tiny bit off. I think it's probably better to be slightly under in size than over. Okay, right, so we're going to take this piece, yeah, I think that's what she did first. Did she stick this on? No, she stuck this down to here. So sticking this on here like this, roughly sticking it in the centre. So I'm just going to turn mine round like that, and it's that way up, so that little fold is up there. No, we're gluing this piece first. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. Right, so we're taking the glue onto this small flap, like so, and then we're going to glue that just equally, if you can, sort of evenly middle, like so. Okay, and then we're taking it to this piece, and then we are going to glue it down. So you're gluing this big piece here, right, tiny bit of glue there, and then this is a delicate bit, so you're taking it and you are going to try and center it as best you can, like so. Okay, so just give that a press down like that. So what you have, and this is done now, apart from when you put it into a journal, you're going to glue it down there and there as a belly band. Mine's not specifically in the middle. I can see there's a bit more that side than that side, and I think I probably would want to round those corners on mine. But what you do is you put it on your page, and then you would lift this up, and there you have journal piece there. Pull it over that side and you have a piece on the back. So there you have it. There it is. So that's quite nice, isn't it? So let's make another. And then once you put it into your journal, like with most of these, I would wait until I've actually got it, a journal to put it in, and then I would decide based on papers that I might be using, you know, kits, colours and that sort of thing, what I'm actually going to do with it, how I would embellish that. So I would definitely embellish it. You could put anything on there. It would be very, all here, very nice. Right, let's do the other one. So let's round the corners of this piece. Let's do them. I did the big piece 10 millimeters. I'll do this one 7, I think. It's a bit temperamental. Ow, I caught my finger in it then. That won't do, will it? What crafting injuries have you had? Cut fingers. I've had those. Yeah, I like that rounded. Okay, so taking this, I'm just going to check that if this is 2 inches, I might just fold mine just under the 2 inches actually. So I'm going to find the 2 inches there and just fold that slightly less. It doesn't matter, you can fold it however. Actually, that's a bit too small, isn't it? So let's say if we folded it to 1.5, like that. Yeah, 1.5, I think, this time. And then we may not have to cut so much off, I don't know. I think it's as it folds, it seems to get bigger this side for some reason. So I am going to trim it, and I think I'll trim it before. Yeah, it's the folding, I think. Now, the paper probably, because it's coffee dyed, I wouldn't say it's specifically even all the way around, you know. So we get our guillotine out. Straighten up that edge. And I'm also going to straighten up this edge. Yeah, it smells, it might be tea, yes it is tea dyed, I think. I can smell the tea. Okay, so once again, we're going to take our glue and we're gluing the small, oh I've forgotten already, how ridiculous. We're gluing the small piece to the flap, yes, to this small flap. Gosh, oh now I've gone over onto that piece. See what happens when you start getting tired. I am tired and I make silly mistakes. I really do. Right, okay, so see which way up do I want this piece. That would be nice. So going to, it doesn't matter really, I guess. So I've got to quickly try and get that down. Trouble with art glitter, it doesn't give you much wiggle room. It's only just going to fit edge to edge, you know. I don't want it showing. Oh. Gosh, that's not very good, is it? Taking that up, and let's put some more glue on this and try and do it. If we do the flap only, that's better. Still going to one side, but I think that's the accordion effect of it. That's fine, because nope, I'm not happy with that. Sorry folks, I have to get it right. Oh God. Very, very simple, but I cannot manage it. I think this flap has to be more over to one side. Actually, let's hope that how peculiar, doesn't seem to work whichever way I do it. Right, we're just going to leave it there. Give that a burnish, get rid of that little crease. And I think we'll just burnish this down a bit. Then I think it may lay better. Right, that's okay. I can't see anything that way. So I wanted that okay, I wanted it that way up. So now we're going to glue the big flap of the accordion. Tired and very shaky hands today. Okay, so this is going to go. Try and make that a better fit this time, and that's much better. I like that paper, I really do. It's just it's just some loose pieces of scrapbook paper. It's single-sided, that one, but it feels like linen. I think I just had a pack of different pieces. Oops. Right, so we've got the journaling there, and it's got a bit of glue there. That's why that's. I can get that off in the glue rubber later. That's better. Just glue. Right, so journaling page that side, journaling page that side. Isn't that lovely? And then what Dee Dee said you could do, once you've decided where you're going to put it, what journal you're putting it in, is you get a piece of ribbon or something. So let me just use anything I've got here that's handy. Right, okay, I know this isn't the right colour, but we're just giving you an example. So obviously I don't want to put it into a journal, so I haven't got one ready to put it into. But say I wanted to put it into a journal, so I tie that round there like that. I would glue this on to the back here. Okay, and then glue it down as a belly band, so that would stay on, that tie. So glue it there and there for belly band, and then you just open it up and lift out your journaling spot, and that is what you need to for it. But again, you probably don't want to put it in a specific ribbon unless it's neutral, until you know really what type of journal you're putting it in, what your colour scheme is going to be, what ribbons, laces and all that you might be using. So there we have it. There we have those two. Let me find a piece of, let me see if I can round the corners on this. Maybe not. That's all right. Okay. It's a very cute little piece, actually. It really is. Very cute. That's the only corner that didn't seem to want to go in there. I'll keep catching my finger. Right. I'm going to have to just trim that down. Just tiny sliver off of there. That's why I can just see it stepped a bit where the corner rounder didn't like the shape of it. There. Right. There we are. I'm just going to pin the glue. Cap the ink. Find a piece of ribbon that will go around this one. Still got some ribbons out from making the peacock journal, so I'll use one of those quickly just to demonstrate that this is a bit long, but okay, let's cut this down even though we're not using it in this. You might want to use that black, I don't know. So oh, well, that's a horrendous bow, but you get the drift. That's what they would look like. I'll have to, if I want to photograph these, I'm gonna have to find some better ribbon, I think. So there we have it. That's episode 30 of hashtag 2021 TCTC. No, episode 29. I'm sorry. It's episode 29 of Dee Dee Farago's series hashtag 2021 TCTC. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a very lovely little simple piece, even though I made it look difficult. And you can decorate this however you want. But you know, I probably wouldn't decorate that until I knew what I was doing with it. Although we could decorate them quickly. I mean, how many minutes are we? 24. So that's the trouble. The decorating always takes me the longest. So I will decorate one on camera now quickly, we do this one and then I'll decorate the other one off camera. So let's find some bits to put on here. So let's have a look what we got in here that's handy. We've got all sorts of bits and pieces I haven't put away. So we've got that, be quite nice. Generic sort of colour scheme. Put that up there, that label. Have that there. Would be nice, I think. So let's ink around this. This is a Tim Holtz die cut cardboard piece. I just like to cover up those white edges, sometimes they're grey. And what we could put behind there is a little bit of music paper maybe. Let's have a look. This is a hymn. I can smell vinegar, you know. I don't know if it's that tea dyed paper I used. I didn't tea dye it. It's a pack I bought because I don't have the pinky tea or the, you know, avocado and all of that. No, I haven't got that, and I don't particularly want to be bothered doing it really at this moment in time. I find tea and coffee dyeing a bit of a faff, to be quite perfectly honest. So quite like that. That could go up there, I guess. Oops, that's something's fallen down. I do like how I had it before though, like that. See, now I don't like that at all. Don't think it fits. I have got this little stamp, which would be nice. It's another one of Tim Holtz. This is one of his pieces, you know, the little I forget the name of them now, snippets, different, he has different packs of snippets. So he has nature notes and other things like that. So which side? I suppose we have this side. Yeah, so I've got the nature notes, I think I have, and something else. I can't think what they're called now. The trouble is I empty them out in the end because I try and keep them in the packet, and eventually they just end up all over the place. I think I'm going to put that there quickly. Just so we've got one, and I'll decorate the other one in a generic way off camera, and you will see it in the thumbnail. Hopefully this art glitter glue will stick this on. I'm not sure. I probably have used art glitter for these. They are a bit glossy though on this white side. So we'll see if it sticks. It may do because it's sticking to music paper. So I want it like that. Give it a good press down. And I like this little stamp up here, this little pinky coloured one. Cute. And I think we'll put that under a piece of something. I do have little snippets of this webbing. I keep them, all the little tiny bits I keep. Sad, isn't it? So you never know when you might need one. Right now, come in handy, and you don't have to cut any more off. So let's put some down here, and we will stick that on like that, and then put that on there like so. So that's, I think that's quite pretty and effective, but simple, like me. Okay, so that's that one. We'll see if I've got anything pink to tie around that, and then I will do this one off camera, but that is the idea. So you will stick that to the back of it, whichever ribbon or string or whatever it is you're using, you know, and stick it to the back of your belly band, and then stick your belly band down once you've decided where it's going. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly have been enjoying this series. There is another episode up, episode 30, so that will be the next one. I did think for a while there was a bit of a pause that Dee Dee might have stopped, but she did mention the other day that she is going to be starting her Christmas series soon, like she did last year. What was it called? I can't think. I just can't think what it was called actually. But I'll link her videos, her series below, so that you can have a look at them yourself. And then when you have a look on her YouTube channel, you'll see all the other lovely things she does, including that Christmas series from last year. I just can't think what it was called. It was on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, that's enough of me. I will see you again soon. So take care, everyone. Bye-bye.